Good evening. Before I start tonight, I want to give a big shout out to my son, whose basketball team played their heart out tonight. They played a very good game. They ran up and down the court as best they could and win, but they tried as hard as they could. So good job, my boy. Good job, my son. All right. So he did catch up to me and pass me. So we're going to try and get up a little ahead tonight before I go to bed. I have to work tomorrow. I have to work all week. It's one of those things when you get old, you've got to work every day. Every day. So we're going to try and get past where he is. Because he's like, can I show you this? Can I show you this? I was like, no, you can't show me this. Don't spoil it for me, boy. Let's get in here, get this quest going. Let's just jump over this door. Blow this, we don't want him to be able to... Oh, no. Definitely don't want them to be able to jump over this. Wall might be up here. There we go. That makes me feel safer. Alright. What we got here, King? The king says, as king and ruler of this proud land, I have decided upon a new and exciting commandment for my subjects to follow. To defeat Hargon's army. Alas, I fear it will take much more than our recent victory to convince my many soldiers and subjects that our endeavor is not a hopeless one. What we need is a symbol to inspire the people, something to stand at the heart of our castle and rally them to the cause. And I want you to build it, Snail. I discovered this unusual item among the troll's possession. Perhaps you can make something of it? I've got an enchanted ember. Does that mean I can make my fire sword? You have your orders. Build me a symbol of hope, Snail, and place it below the great gate, that all comers might know Moonbrook's glory. Okay. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Oh, got me a new recipe. Beacon of Erdrick, a burning bright flame said to have been lit by the hero of legend. Please place the Beacon of Erdrick. I mean, I can do that, Your Majesty. I've got to make it first, I guess. Make sure I get all the hearts. Thank you. Y'all are free to move about the cabin. I just wanted the hearts. Ah. One enchanted ember, one gold ingot. What do I need to make the flaming sword? Is it even here? Oh no, I can't make it here. Whatever. This is more important than the sword, so let's just make this. We'll get the quest line moving ahead. Maybe they'll send more skeletons. That's free levels. Hello, Jerome. Look at that beautiful thing. Let me take a drink here. Another drink. Oh man, hold on real quick. Do something. Sit up real quick. The king says, "Egad, sterling work, Snail. If this doesn't light a fire in my people's bellies, nothing will. Come, citizens of Moonbrook, and gaze upon Erdrick's beacon." He's calling everybody over there. Oh, wow. I melted the snow. Cool. Goodness gracious me, says Zara. All the snow is inside the castle's melted away. I feel warmer already. Indeed, says the king. So long as the beacon burns, nary a flake of that which once piled high in our streets and froze our feet shall ere darken our door again. And not only that, but I feel somehow stronger. Why, I feel as if I could take on the world. Me too, said Zara. The monsters may be strong, but so are we. If they dare to attack again, we shall give them a royal thrashing. Yes, we shall fight, and we shall win, said Warwick. Well said, Warwick, my boy, says Jerome. Let us break free from Moonbrook's fate and bring this war to an end. Ho, 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 laughs the king. That's the spirit. Come, my loyal subjects. Let us gird up our loins and defeat Hargon's armies once and for all. All right, good job, team. I'm going to do something real quick. Button here I got to push. There we go. There, I fixed it. No, let me lean back now in my chair. I have to fix my microphone. I got it attached a little precariously on my wall, and I do believe that piece is about to give out. I have to make some repairs. All right. I know, I'm amazing, everyone. Good job. This is a victory. All of us, we're a team. We did this all together, but it was really on me. Well done, Snail. Your creation has inspired my people. The battle to oust Hargon's hordes from this fair isle begins here. However, it would seem there is something missing from the beacon of Erdrick. It shall not be completed till it bears the mark of Moonbrook. Alas, this precious heirloom, the sacred symbol of my legendary line, was stolen by the monsters many moons ago. The force that the troll was leading was nothing more than their vanguard. Many more fiendish foes stand between us and victory. One day, when we have laid their major general low, and affix the mark to the beacon, true peace shall return to this land at last. Until that day, let us wage war against these monsters with all our might and reclaim what is rightfully ours, for Moonbrook. Complete. Well, now that that's decided, I think we've all earned a good long rest. To bed. The war begins in earnest on the morrow. Or, for those too excited to sleep, I shall be holding a lecture on the complete genealogy of Moonbrook's nobility and peerage. Any takers? No? I mean, that might have been an interesting lecture. It might have been worth visiting and attending. Knowledge is good, children. It's important. You must learn things. So you have rebuilt Erdrick's beacon. An impressive feat, indeed. Thank you, Father. And a foolish one. After all, this world is but an illusion. It doesn't matter whether you humans win or lose. All will be destroyed. But should you do as we say, you could yet be saved from this fate. Saved from the destruction of doomsday. What say you? 'Tis an offer few would refuse. Yes, Father. Your wish is my command. So who do you think was saying that? Very good. Then go, my child. Spread fear and loathing throughout the human ranks. Let the builder's creations come crumbling down. Imagine being forced to fight forever in a war you're not allowed to win. No wonder this island was off limits to anyone sensible, ponders Malroth. Meanwhile, that idiot Anessa stuck around to keep fighting the losing battle, all because of her so-called convictions. That's not a very nice thing to call somebody, Malroth. What's that? If she wasn't convinced it was the right thing to do, she would have given up long ago? Why do you always have to take everyone else's side? I thought we were friends, said Malroth. Of course we're friends, Malroth. Well, whatever. I can't get my head around it personally. But if you say you understand what she's talking about, I believe you. All I know is I'm up for this fight. There's a fire burning inside me. Something more powerful than before. That last battle, I could really feel it. Do you remember what I said when you, me, and Lulu had our little dinner party? Asks Malroth. If I ever go off the rails, I want you to give me a proper pummeling and snap me out of it. I believe in you, Snail. Don't let me down. How good it is to see such fine young friends enjoying each other's company, says the king. You two have something about you, you know. Something quite different from my other subjects. When you rang the builder's bell, my mind was filled with wisdom, knowledge, memories. Some good, and some bad. I suspect that your time on this island may reveal to you the dark secret that's at the heart of this world. A secret I dare not reveal, not even to my most loyalist of subjects. Wait, breaks Malroth. Deep, dark secret. Why won't you tell us anything about it? What are you playing at, you big, bearded, brainless clown? Bearded? Bearded? I am the king of Moonbrook. How dare you speak to me like that? What? Asks Malroth. Snail. Snail, do you hear that? Someone's in trouble. Help me. Come on. Come on, Snail, we have to go. We're coming. I think. If we can make it this way. I hope the monsters don't figure this out. What in the... Christ Warwick. As I live and breathe, that's a soldier from Monahan. The monsters attacked. Monahan has fallen. They are coming. They're too strong. You must find a way to... Whoa! Who got the bombs? What is the meaning of this? Cries Warwick. Watch where you're shooting that thing. You could have kaboomed my tail off. Oh, I said you should have let me handle it. Whatever. It's my turn now. Hello, humans. The Hair Force are here, and we're going to make mincemeat out of the lot of you. You really must put up more of a fight than that of the men of Moonahan. My Air Force could have knocked them all down with a feather, and we did. Don't let that silly monkey finish you all off. We expect to get our fair share of fun out of you two. Wait. Leave some alive for my Scare Force, won't you? What good is killing them if we can't scare them out of their skins first? Let's finish off Moonahan, then come back to set Moonbrook ablaze. We're coming for you, Builder. Prepare to face the wrath of Hargon's heroes. Lame. I'm not worried. I don't care about that. Get Jerome, carry him to safety. Where'd they go? Hunt them down. Who are those guys? Asks Malroth. What is going on? Hargon's heroes. I've heard rumors of this unholy trinity, but I never thought they would move against us so soon, said Jerome. Move against us? They've moved away already. They should have finished us off when they had the chance. He's right. They'll be missing out. The only reason Moonbrook still stands is to quench the fiend's thirst for destruction. Those good-for-nothing brutes mean to toy with us first. I told you, did I not? No act better embodies Hargon's teachings than war, said Anessa. The monsters would not fight to win any more than they would to lie down and accept defeat. Oh, enough, Anessa, Malroth says. If they're going to attack us, then I'm bloody well going to... Uh-oh. Mighty Malroth. Master of destruction. Malroth winces. You know what you must do now. The time for creation has passed, Master. Now is the time for destruction. Even your builder friends knows this to be true. Well, Malroth asks. Oh, I have a visitor. Yes, my dear? What? You're not going to sit here and watch me. This is a video for tomorrow. Huh? Yes, it is time for bed. Are you sleepy? 5 minutes. You want to say goodnight? Say it again. Good night. But he... Do not hold back, O Great One. Drink of my power and open your eyes. Malroth. What the devil's got into you? Anessa asks him. Are you all right? I'm fine, he says. We should be more worried about this Moonahan place. Tell me where it is. The city lies to the northeast, but let's go. Come on, Malroth, you and me. Snail, you stay here. I'm going to go and teach those monsters a lesson. Nope. Sir Malroth, wait for us. No, 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 come back, you fools. Dash it all, that bally fool is going to get them all killed. What's happening, says the king. What's all this shouting? Dire news, your majesty. This very moment, Malroth and several of our soldiers are... I want to go. What the devil does that Malroth chap think he's playing at? He may be strong, but he is no match for Hargon's heroes. Alas, I cannot risk sending reinforcements after him. Our defenses are stretched too thinly as it stands. What? You will go by yourself? Asks the king. Allow me to accompany you, Snail. You'll come as well, won't you, Warwick? Yes, certainly. Very well. Nessa, Warwick, you shall go with Snail to seek out Malroth and the others and bring them safely back to Moonbrook. Goddess speeds you. Let us check on this person. There's no response. It's just a body. He didn't make it. Alright, let's go. We've got to get there. Can't let Malroth have all of the fun. Oh, here's some free XP right here. Look. Pretty good XP, too. What is that? I require your skin. I'm sure there's lots of cotton here. Yeah, cotton. Don't you be shooting ice at me. Where did Vanessa go? Some fur. Kinda lame. Y'all follow me. I'm a master. Oh, look. Are there any more magical crystals? Let's look real quick. No. Does that make you angry, headhunter? All these crystals. You missed. Sprint. Ooh, I haven't seen one of these in a minute. Malroth is down. I'm here, Malroth. Y'all take care of everything else. I'll take care of this little wizard guy. Okay. You missed, skeleton man. Malroth has lost his soldiers. We need to take care of them fast and get them help. Oh, these headhunters are just weak. Ow. Don't worry, Warwick. I'll kill everything else. The monsters are defeated. High five. Oh, you've lost your dudes. How are they? Oh no, they're dead. Oh no, Malroth. Snail, what are you doing here? I told you to wait back at the castle. They're all dead, says Innes. Yeah. Malroth winces. These soldiers came here of their own free will. They came to fight, and they died fighting. If only their efforts were not so feeble, perhaps they would have survived. It was their pathetic weakness that doomed them. That doesn't sound like Malroth. Something's wrong. You hateful, cowardly. How dare you speak of the dead that way? This is no time for recriminations, Anessa, cries Warwick. The enemy approaches. Let the battle commence. What we'll do is we're going to make the guys who fell proud. Those that can't fight anymore are going to be watching us right now. We're going to make them proud of us. Oh, those are cool looking guys. Malroth, we need a super attack, buddy. Let's pop some meat here. Here we go. Get my attack up. Base integrity. What base integrity? It says it there in the corner. Oh, wow. There we go, Malroth. Let's go. Oh, yes. Massive carnage. I'm coming, Anessa. We got this. Don't give up. Oop. Round 3. Oh, that's like some robot thing. You haven't failed. Dash it all, we're outnumbered, says Anessa. For every foe we strike down, 2 more take their place, says Warwick. Blast. There's too many of them. We haven't a chance, says Anessa. Human energy levels depleted. Commence capture procedure. Prepare to execute execution protocol. Asks Warwick. Hup, hup, hup. Slurp. A slime. Commander Cogsworth, sir. News from the front, sir. There's an enormous Gooman army on the way. They're going to attack. Does not compute. There's no slime to explain. You've got to retroop and regroup. I'll finish off these Goomans. They're about to give up the ghost anyway. Strategy recalculation confirmed. Retreat. Retreat. Oh, that was a close one. Don't worry. We're safe for now. I'll see you next, slime. Who was that? It wasn't Josie. Snail Eye. Trails off Malroth. Trails off Malroth. Explain yourself, Malroth. Demands Anessa. 3 good soldiers have died on your account. They may not share your martial prowess, but you. What does it matter who is to blame, says Warwick. They were my friends. Are they truly gone, never to return? Why, goddess? Why? Asks Warwick. Cease your wailing, Warwick. There is no goddess here, says Nissa. They will not be coming back. Yes. Death is the end. There is not beyond but infinite nothingness, and it is a fearful thing indeed. What was that? Who's there? Came from inside the chapel. Come on, let's investigate. You go. I would not set foot in such a profane place, says Malroth. I think it's time Malroth gets punched. book. Cask. Eek. Sister Esther, is that you? Says Nessa. How good to see you safe and well. Oh, thank goodness, General Nessa. Honestly, you gave me such a start. The gentleman over there told me to hide in the coffin, and I'm ever so grateful he did. Thanks to his advice, I survived that ghastly battle. Do you mean Malroth? Asks Anessa. Yes. He was leading a troop of soldiers. Are they safe too? It sounded like a dreadfully fierce fight out there. Vanessa is quiet. She must rethink. Goddess, deliver us. How many souls were lost while I cowered in that coffin? What a wretched, craven worm I am, cries Esther. They saved my life. It is only right that I do something for them in return. What's down here? Chest. Magical crystals? What is this? I want this. Portrait of a princess. I want this book. An old book. I have so many questions, but first I must lay these poor fallen soldiers to rest. Would that I had the skills to do so. You are a builder. Heavens be praised. We stand in a long, forsaken land. No matter how many prayers we offer for the souls of the fallen, they will never be returned to us. But they can be remembered. There's a graveyard behind the church. Would you be ever so kind as to help me lay these soldiers over there? We must prepare coffins to house their mortal remains. I'd be ever so grateful if you would build 3 and place them in the empty plots. I would do so. Coffins require stone. These are going to be heavy coffins. We take the coffins, lay them in the empty plots. Thank you, my lamb. These coffins will do nicely. Next, you must lay our brave fallen soldiers to rest in the coffins. Can I rest in them? I can rest too. Look. Alright. Alright. Before I lay these soldiers down, give me 1 second. I'm going to go tell my kids goodnight. Be right back. Alright. Mayor was in bed, pretending to go to sleep. Because what child actually goes to bed when you ask them to? So right now we are going to bury our soldiers who fought very hard.
Yep.
Thank you, Snail, says Esther. I pray those poor soldiers can now find the peace that was long denied them. Oh, this is too much. Too much, cries Warwick. Peace, Warwick. Their souls rest easy now. I would bid you do the same, Anessa pleads. Dash it all, cries Warwick. Now, Snail, I bid you bury them with earth or snow, that their slumber should remain undisturbed. What do I have here? I've got plenty of dirt. There we go. Only the best. Only the best dirt for our boys. Well done, my lamb. Our fallen friends can truly rest in peace now, says Esther. There is no end to your talents, Warwick, or Snail, says Warwick. You can even make graves. But his work is not done yet. I would ask you to build 3 gravestones and place them over each grave, that we might remember their sacrifice always. I got me a plan.
Yay!
Gravestones. Okay. Don't have the marble needed for that. Here are the gravestones. 3. It is done. Finally, our fallen comrades are at rest. Thank you once again, Snail. If you would all join me in saying a prayer for their departed souls. Now they are at peace. May they sleep soundly forevermore, freed from the brutality of this savage world. Thank you, Esther. Speaking of savages, says Anessa, the monsters who attacked us were undoubtedly the servants of Hargon's heroes. Now that Moonahan has fallen, they will turn their attentions to the castle. The combined forces of the great generals. If they were to launch an all-out assault, Moonbrook would surely fall. Come, everyone, says Malroth. If you are finished with all this sentimental nonsense, let us return to the castle. Sentimental nonsense? Questions Anessa. What purpose do these monuments serve you, or me, or any other being still breathing? There is no sense behind them. They are nonsense. You monster. Oh, Malroth, whatever has come over you? I thought you were such a kind and gentle young man. Malroth winces in pain. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. Snail, it's high time we return to the castle. His Majesty must know what happened here. Let me come with you, says Esther. I don't think I could bear to be left here all alone after everything that's happened. Alright, well then I am going to take your statue. No, we can I know. I need to switch tools. Ah, here we go. Now I can take this table. I'm going to take this coffin. I'm going to take that statue. We'll take these braziers here. We'll take these stained glass windows. There we go. And this is marble, right? Mm-hmm. We need to build some more walls at some point. Remember, we're going to use everything we find. This is a resource gathering game. There's a monkey. Let's go smash a monkey. Let's go smash this guy first. Got him. Potato. Nice. And then this guy. Got him. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, here's a... I know what I have to do for this guy. Gotcha. Is there anything over there, I wonder? Anything up there? What is this guy? Bad kitty. I need everyone to attack it. Get this buzzard here. Alright, let's go. Leave that rock-a-bomb thing alone. Let's roll. It's a hammer hood. All kinds of... What's that on fire over there, you think? Oh, it's just a burning tree. No problem. Oh, a headhunter. Thank you for the meat, sir. Without a fur coat, you're finished. If you're heading for that freezing fortress, just take this path down the mountain and turn right after you cross the bridge. I'm not heading to the freezing fortress yet. I'll have to remember that. Like, if there's not a reason... We have this globe. I can come back at any time. Can I just teleport to the castle? Moonbrook Castle. Can I join you? Of course, Esther. Snail, my lamb, thank you ever so much for leading me here safely. I was so excited to see Inessa and Warwick again that I never introduced myself properly. I am Esther, and long have I served as a sister of Munahan. This castle feels somewhat different to my hometown. There's sort of a warmth about the place. Is this the result of all the things you've built? When you told me you were a builder, I thought you might be playing for a fool. I've never been so pleased to learn I was wrong. I never fell for the children's trickery. I have my dear grandfather to thank for that. He was a wise and insightful man. I believe in the power of creation. I shall become a builder like you and do everything I can to help the suffering souls of this fair world. Esther joins the team. Squeak, squeak. Good to meet you, Esther. Everybody give the hearts up for Esther, yes. Good job. Time to eat. But Esther, would you like a sword? Ah, Snail. How good to see you back. Safe and sound. So what news of Munahan? Oh, it's gone, King. I see. All gone, you say. And 3 of my royal guard as well? They died as heroes. I shall offer my own prayers for the repose of their souls. If you would be so kind as to bury the body of their brave messenger too, it would be greatly appreciated. It would seem that Hargon's forces are every bit as strong as I feared. But I have made a solemn oath to restore peace to my kingdom, and I stand by that pledge. So long as we work together, victory may yet be ours. Alright, let me bury that one body. Inside the walls, for sure. Well, maybe not in the walls. I hope at some point we'll find his body, but... Come, young... Come, young man. Let's lay you down to sleep.
Yup.
Good night. Put this table here so we remember where he is. There we go. We shall forever remember that spot. There is no goddess here. Easy, Anessa, settle down. It is clear to me now what we must do, Snail. I must lead my people into battle and defeat the monstrous forces. We will not be slaves to our so-called fate. But from what my advisors tell me about their military might, we must overthrow not one, but 3 great armies. The Hair Force, led by the brutal Batmandril, the Air Force, led by the cruel Cosmic Chimera, and the Scare Force, led by an atrocious Archdemon. The Fiends call themselves Hargon's heroes, though the only heroic thing about them is their strength. Snail. Snail! I'm sorry about before. I don't know what was wrong with me, pleads Malroth. But I'm feeling better now, said Malroth. I feel great. Whoever these Hargon Zeros are, we're going to smash them into dirt. I just know it. That's the spirit, Snail. Malroth, if even half of Moonbrook's soldiers have your stoutness of heart, our victory is all but assured. Hear me, people. This is a proclamation from your king, yells the king. The path that we of Moonbrook must walk lies before us. My first commandment is this. The Hair Force must be defeated. Shaggy of fur and fiery of temperament, the carnivorous beasts that comprise this army are well suited to our island's harsh climate. We will need more than swords and soldierly spirit to overcome such a mighty foe. My second commandment is this. The Air Force must be defeated. As their name suggests, these flying fiends terrorize our fair isle from the skies. A more wily foe you will not encounter. It will be all but impossible to land a blow against them once they circle above our heads. We must find some way to negate this advantage of theirs. My third commandment is this. The Scare Force must be defeated. These are the most feared and respected warriors in the monster's armies. Scant few would dare stand against them. But with you, a builder at our side, we may yet find some marvelous magical mechanism with which to lay the fiends low. Hargon's heroes will not be easily defeated, says Anessa. We will need powerful magical weapons and plenty of them. The zap traps are a good start, but we need more. Much more. Indeed. As such, Anessa, this says the king, I would like you to work with Snail to develop some such devices. Hargon's heroes. They are frightful foes indeed, said Jerome. We must all work together if we are to have any chance to defeat them. Easier said than done, Lord Jerome, says Zara. One's so-called allies are not all playing for the same side. Are you talking about the spy again? Asks Malroth. Some of our recent fortifications have been damaged, and from the inside. If that's not proof that there's an enemy in our ranks, I don't know what is. Attack from without and attack from within. We must all keep our wits about us if we are to emerge from this fight alive, says Warwick. Indeed, we must brave the blackest night if we are to ever see the dawn. Here, take this phial of Yggdrasil dew. You may need it. Speak with me again should you require more. Alright, everyone. Let's show those bally monsters what we can do. For Moonbrook. Huzzah! Cries Warwick. It would seem the monsters are keen to prove their strength, as we are. Unless my senses deceive me, Hargon's army is closing in fast, cries Warwick. To battle. To battle, my friends. I need more rock bomb shards? I thought I got 3. Well, can I go get one real quick? Because I know where I have to go. We'll go to Moonhand real quick. We'll go get the rock bomb shards. We'll go back. Make the cool sword. There's a bunny. At the you, bunny. I need. Oh, here he is. I was having some. Okay, that's all I needed. Let's not get crazy. Back here, get my new sword. I need a steel broadsword. I should be able to make right now. Okay. I'll make some steel. How many can I make here? 12. With that hook. Let's eat some food, actually. What does the Yggdrasil do? Hold on, go to the... Here we go. So, hide a description. This one. So, a drop of live liquid, life force extract from a liquid. Oh, that's a big heal. It's a big area heal. Alright, let's see here. Let's make this sword. 74. Well, they're gonna take a minute. Do I not have any more food in here? There's no more potatoes? Is it me or are these not growing? What's this? A steel broadsword. Let's see, this was 82, so this is actually better. We're gonna try this. I'm gonna give this blade, let's see what we got here. We got you. You're Jerome. What is that? It's an iron broadsword. Warwick. We're gonna give you this cool one here. This is going to go to Anessa. Anessa, does everybody here have weapons? No. Steel broadsword. Anessa's ready to battle. Okay, she doesn't need a weapon. Does the king need a weapon? Oh, I don't. No. By God, I don't need. No. We can skip this. My king, thank you. Okay. Looks like those monsters aren't wasting any time now. They're already at the gates. And I don't think this is a social call. I don't know if it's the Air Force, or the Air Force, or the Scare Force. Could be all three. I can't wait to find out who will be knocking 7 bells out of this time, he says. I'm good to go, Snail. But what about you? Are you ready? Yep. That's what I like to hear. Whatever these guys sword us, we'll throw it right back in their faces. Oh. But there's something I've got to say. I'm sorry about what happened in Moonahan. I wasn't myself. Something came over me. But I'm fit as a fiddle now. So let's go and boot those baddies into next week. Hey there, big man. How goes your night? Oh, I throw fire. I throw fire. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this sword. So much damage. Excuse me, sir. Stop damaging my stuff. Yeah. Big attacks. I'm confused. Still confused. I feel better now. Oh, she casts healing spells. Oh yeah, definitely. Stay near her. Was it? 2 waves? Victory. High fives. It wasn't easy, but we held our ground. Dashed powerful beasts, weren't they? That was the hair force, I'm sure of it. Those fiends have hides tough as steel. Some say they're so strong they can tear full-grown trees from the earth, roots and all. If Hargon's forces were to fall upon us as one, there would be little we could do to stop them, said Anessa. Our soldiers fought bravely today, but we cannot rely on effort alone. We need to find some magical means to fend them off. But what manner of magical weaponry would be most effective against them? So the hair force strikes the first blow, says Warwick. What manner of magical weaponry might aid us in driving them back? Hairspray. Gel. Give them rockin' do's, man, like awesome hairstyles. They'll leave us alone. I don't know. But I do know that it's only a matter of time before the fiends return in force, says Anessa. We should take this opportunity to extend our defenses outwards this time. Outwards, you say? Asks Warwick. That might be just the ticket. We could have Hargon's army harried and haggard before they even reach our gates. I leave the final design to you, Snail. We need some sort of gauntlet beyond the city walls, filled with spikes and snares to frustrate the fiend's approach. Oh, it's tower defense. Oh, it's a tower defense game. Oh, yes. Oh, and be sure to leave some space for the magical weaponry we're yet to invent. Oh. So I just need to put the blocks down? Anti-hair force fortifications blueprint. Alright, so let's look at this. Oh, see, they run the gauntlet. We've got some unknown stuff because we haven't made them yet. Ladders, ballistas, zap traps, spike traps. Alright, I'll get to work. What in the world? Well, this is precisely what I had in mind. Excellent work, Snail, says Anessa. I presume those question marks are where you're planning to place whatever wonderful new magical defenses you come up with. Speaking of which, I've given the topic some thought. As I see it, we need to target our enemy's weaknesses, and I think I might have an idea how we discover theirs. Well, While you two are busy dallying in the dark arts, we can make a start on erecting the walls you've outlined in your blueprint. Don't forget to make sure we're fully stocked with castle wall blocks first. Just put some in a chest and we'll get to work right away. If you need marble to make more castle wall blocks, there should be plenty in the caves to the southeast of the castle. We can't complete the blueprint without your wonderful new invention, so you'd better get inventing. Anessa mentioned targeting our enemy's weaknesses, says Zara. I wonder what they might be. Anessa says, I don't know, but I have an idea how we might find out. One of the Hare Force's warships is moored not too far from here at the docks to the southeast. A warship? That sounds brilliant. It's about time we had a change of scenery. Staring at the castle walls all day is driving me mad, says Malroth. Were we to sneak aboard this vessel, who knows what secrets we might uncover. I suggest the three of us head there immediately. Very well, says Zara. I shall stay with Warwick. Somebody has to oversee the construction work and keep His Majesty safe. Good luck with your mission. Hope you find secret, crippling weakness that will have their Hare Force begging to surrender. Oh, and sorry to keep pushing you, but make sure you leave us with enough castle wall blocks. Yes. Southeast. We need to go over here to the caves. To the southeast. Here's a bunch of marble in here. There was a bunch of wall blocks, actually, that we could use. So let's just break all these blocks real quick. Just go ahead and clear all of this marble out. Just strip mine it. That way the builders have stuff to build with while we're gone. 'Cause we don't want to just, like, leave them without any materials while we go out and go battle and do the fun stuff. So that means we're just going to have to wait even longer for them to finish. This is tons of money. This is great. Alright. That should do for the time being. There's a chest. What do we got here? Coal. Nice. No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Leave me alone. There's a note there. Give me that note. I should just take this castle walls too. The one thing is there's no ghosts here. Right? Like, we haven't seen any ghosts. Alright. Got plenty of marble for you. Let's go ahead and take all of these spike traps. You're gonna need them. The spikes are the real heroes here. They do more damage than anyone. Let's go make a bunch of blocks. Down here into my lair. Alright, I need 416 of these. I don't need that many. I could make over 1,000. Pretty sure I'm good there. 40 of these. Barricades, right? Six. Okay. Go dump all of these in the chest and let them get to work. Let's see. So we're going to put a chest out here. Let's see. Where is this blueprint? I don't need anything directly in front of it. So like out here is totally fine for a chest. So let's take a chest. This one worked just fine. That can stay, that can stay, that can stay in the inventory. That can stay. Okay, so this comes out, this comes out, this comes out, that. Let's put this in here first. Well, actually, you could just do this, right? And this. That. Do I have anything else now? Let's sort it all, look for things that required. Nope, we're good. Get to it, children. Get to work, you bums. Where are you going? Is it bedtime? Yeah. See, he knows what's up. He's working. Put some raw meat in this place. There you go. There's some raw meat. Yeah, they're getting at it. All right, we're going to go learn the weakness of the hair force. There's a treasure chest right here. Look at this. Hamburgers. Heck yeah. This guy wants to talk. Arf? Who are you? What are you doing talking to me? One howl from either us and the whole of Hargon's army will be here in an instant. And that would be just as bad for me as it would be for you. I'm a deserter, you see. I just couldn't stand being cooped up in that ship. You want to know more about this ship of mine? It's just over there. It's the flagship of Air Force's fleet. If you want to head aboard, you'll have to be very, very sneaky. Once you've done whatever you come here to do, come back and see me, won't you? I might have a job for you. Okay. Let's see here. How are we going to sneak onto this ship? Couldn't I just fly on? Would you look at that, says Malroth. That must be the Air Force's ship. Let's go and smash some stuff up. Malroth, wait. I have a man hidden on that ship. He may have valuable intelligence for us. I won't risk exposing him, says Anessa. The last thing we want is a pitched battle. We need to sneak in undetected and meet with him on board. What about that hill? You could use your windbreaker to glide down onto the ship without anyone noticing, says Anessa. Okay, let's do that. these magical crystals right here. My magical crystals. Not yours. Mine. Isn't this exactly what I said let's do? Alright, we've made it on board. Now we just have to find my man on the inside, says Anessa. This ship is the worst. Quiet now. Let's hear what this fiend has to say for himself. I hate that stupid troll. He had to go and get himself killed, didn't he? Now we've had to sail all the way to Moonbrook to finish what he cooked. And we barely made it here at all. That stupid storm tore a huge hole in the stern of my poor ship. I hate storms. And then I find the horrible little humans stowing away in my hold and have to throw them in the brig. And I just had it cleaned. I'm having a real dog of a day. Stowaway. He must be talking about my man who snuck aboard. That poor fellow must have been found out. We must hurry, Snail. The monster said there was a hole in the back of the boat. Let's see if it's big enough to sneak through. Well, let's see. Looks like it. Look at that big guy. Bet you I could fish here. Let's fish real quick. Let's fish right here. There's always time for fishing, Anessa. Let's see what we get. Perfect hit. First blue tang. All right. Let's fish out here. Don't bother me, bad guys. I'm fishing. Let's see what this one is. Blue tang again, probably. Oh, let it go. Let it go. Okay, here we go. Man, this one's a fighter. First red sniper. All right. All right. Y'all are so excited. Look at y'all. Y'all worried about this. This water's absolutely freezing. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it? Says Malroth. You certainly have some unique preferences, Malroth. I'm so cold I can't even feel my fingers, says Nessa. Goomans? What are you doing here? Oh, it's only a slime, don't worry. I'll wring his little neck and be done with it before he can tell anyone we're here. Slimes don't have necks, you silly goose. Is that you, Anessa? Long time no see. Jeremiah? Like the stars, you're still alive. I was sure those ghastly beasts had caught you. Snail, Malroth, this is Jeremiah. He's under my command, infiltrating the monster's forces. Alas, his mission has yet to bear fruit. What are you talking about? I've climbed the ranks faster than any slime in monster history, and the hold is tidier than ever now that I'm in charge of cleaning it. Whatever the case, we have no time to waste, said Anessa. We must find out what the Hare's force's weakness is before we're discovered. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Take this. It has served me very well over the years. Mod Rod. I'll explain the particulars how the Mod Rod works in good time. For now, I suggest you try using it. All should become readily apparent.
Yep.
Oh, look at us. We look different, said Malroth. This is the power of the Mod Rod. As you can see, we can use it to disguise ourselves as monsters and roam freely through their midst. That slime that saved us from those monsters in Moonahan, that was you, wasn't it? Said Anessa. When one is disguised as a monster, there are many things one can accomplish. You can draw near to the enemy, talk to them, learn their strengths, their weaknesses, their secrets. There are disadvantages, though. For one, it is nigh on impossible to fight as a monster. Should the need for battle arise, we would do well to revert to our true forms. Well then, says Jeremiah, let's head further into the ship and see if we can't find out some trick to defeating the Hair Force. And let's not forget about the person trapped in the brig. We should see to releasing them the first chance we get. The cells are in the room beyond the door. We just have to find the jailer and convince them to lend us the key. Okay, we're monsters. Cool. I can't. Did we open the door? Can't see. I can't see. I am too big. Do, 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 do. Don't mind us. Hi, friend. I can't wait to attack those hated humans. I wish the boss would stop monkeying around and give the order. We're not going to learn anything from these guys. The captain will be hopping mad if he sees you lot away from your posts. Are you looking to end up inside a cell or something? Of course we are. We wouldn't be talking to you otherwise, would we? Now shut up and get out of the way, you dumb bunny. Malroth, please let me handle this, says Jeremiah. Whisper, whisper, mutter, mutter, mutter. Why are you whispering? You want to hop in the cell and have a look around and make sure it's dreary and depressing enough? That's nothing to be embarrassed about. Get out of the way. Go on in, but no funny business or you'll be stuck in there for good. For monsters, please, please don't eat me. O great and powerful Hargon, hear my prayer, save me from the wretched fate. Perhaps we should use the mod rod again to remove our disguises. That might speed up this conversation a little. Okay. Goodness gracious me, who in Hargon's name are you, and how did you get in here? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Hayden, a bard. I snuck onto the ship to look for food, but the monsters had other ideas. We're searching for a way to defeat them. You must have heard them talking while you've been in the cell. Did they mention any weaknesses they have? Anything we might be able to exploit? They're bound to have some sort of secret everyone does. But sadly, my jailer is a tight-lipped sort. He never rabbits on about anything, says Hayden. If it's information you're after, the downtrodden and put upon are always the first to gossip. And a ship like this is bound to have dogs' bodies to spare. Maybe you could find one. All right then, Snail, let's go. Don't forget to use the mod rod before any monsters catch sight of us. If I stay here, I'll only end up as a monster's lunch. I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Hi there. Got things to talk about? I haven't seen you around the ship before, and you must be new. So what if we are? We just want to know what the Hair Force's weaknesses are. Are you going to tell us, or are we going to have to beat it out of you? Malroth. Leave this to me, please, says Jeremiah. Whisper, mutter, whisper, mutter. One of the bear werewolves has been making your life hell, and you want to know what their weakness is so you can get your own back? I like the cut of your jib, newbie. Unfortunately, I can't help you there. I might know someone who can, though. That poor Powie Yowie stuck out on the afterdeck. Day after day would be more than happy to lend you a hand. Go up those stairs to the main deck, then out through the rear cabin onto the afterdeck, and you're sure to find him. Okay, well that's a plan. Get out of here. Okay. Let's go this way. No, wait, we have to go up. He was up higher, remember? We saw him. Let's go this way. Come up here. How do we get to that spot? Let's zoom out a little bit here. Let's see, we came up through there, so through here. Here he is. Yep. Is there something I can help you with? There's a bear wolf who's making life bad for you? And you want to know a weakness you can teach him a lesson? Listen, I may look big and athlete, but I'm not the type to enough to grudge and seek revenge. Not like the werewolf up on the forecastle. Perhaps you should attack him. He's the biggest, reddest, scariest chap on the whole ship. Okay, man. Thanks. Get out of my way. You're in the way. So they're saying we gotta go talk to another one. That guy wasn't gonna help us. You're new to the force, aren't you? How do you like life in the big leagues? I hope you're committing plenty of evil deeds. This job's going to be a cakewalk. Those pathetic humans in Moonbrook don't stand a chance against us. We can have all the fun we want. That's enough out of you. Just be quiet and tell us what the Air Force's greatest weakness is. You've got some spirit, newbie. I like you, so I'll let you in on our little secret. All of us in the Air Force are covered in thick, shaggy fur. It keeps us safe in the storm, whether that's one of snow or of swords. But there's one big drawback. If all that shaggy fur comes anywhere near a flame, we go up like a sack of kindling. Bury us in ice and we'll be right as rain. But bring a candle too close and woof. My goodness, Malroth, you've learned more in an afternoon than I discovered in many long years living amongst these monsters. This information is very useful indeed. We have our inspiration. Our new magical weapon must harness the power of fire. It seems our mission is complete, says Jeremiah. Let us return to Moonbrook Castle before our true identities are discovered. Oh, I got me a plan. Sizz a snare. Looks like a fire trap. Alright, let's magically teleport. In front of all these monsters, let's just magically teleport. They never suspected a thing. Hello, wife. Bedtime? You're done educating yourself today? Well, you heard her. It's bedtime. Let me finish this up and then we'll head off to bed. You found out the Air Force's weakness, says Zara. And you rescued Lord Jeremiah from the monster's midst. That's fantastic news. I heard that he went out for a walk and never came back. I would have never guessed that he'd been spying on the enemy all this time. I've known the man since we were both in swaddling clothes, says Jerome. I never doubted for a second that he'd come back. Lord Jeremiah went undercover long before new Malroth arrived in Moonbrook. Now that we know the enemy's greatest weakness, his mission is finally complete, said Anessa. So, Snail, tell me how these Sizz snares of yours work exactly. You have considered that they can't merely belch scorching flames all around, I trust. The enemy would simply walk around them, continues Anessa. I see. You plan to put in place a mechanism whereby the fountains of fire only activate when the enemies step on a nearby switch. You really do think of everything, no doubt. You've even come up with a design for the triggering mechanism too, haven't you? Well, Snail, it seems that all that remains for you is to go to the wizard's workbench and build these new inventions of yours. Then the blueprint can finally be finished. Let's see if the Jeremiah wants to join. Oh. I guess the trip switch. The pressure plate. Yep. A trigger that goes on the ground and activates nearby traps. Okay. Tread on pressure plates to set off all nearby traps. Sizz snares won't work at them unless there's a switch to activate them. Let's talk to Jeremiah and get him to join. My stars, Moonbrook Castle stands strong once more. But there used to be naught but ruins here. Grandfather, says Esther. Oh, Esther, my dear. I'm so happy to see you alive and well. Jeremiah, you're back. After all these years, you finally come back. I thought this day would never come. The wisest man in the realm has returned to us. Moonbrook's revival proceeds apace. Old friend, with your wisdom it shall surely grow speedier still. Hooray! Snail, says Jeremiah. Neither I nor my great-granddaughter, dear granddaughter, not great-granddaughter, have ever subscribed to the children of Hargon's hateful teachings. Let us join you and work together as builders. Goodness gracious me. Hating the children of Hargon, becoming a builder, this old fellow must be out of his mind. Hargon, Hargon, hear my song. I'll still be true to you. If you trust in Hargon, you can't go wrong. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. My ears. What is that awful cacophony? Are you a monster in human form sent here to drive us all mad? Asks Jeremiah. Jeremiah and Hayden move into Moonbrook Castle. Oh. We got both of them. Okay. Let's make these fire traps real quick. See what we need. How many we need. We need 2 columns, which we'll create slowly. Do we have any fireplaces? No. Put these up here. In the kitchen. They can cook here in the kitchen. There you go. There's some more. I wonder why. Do we have any potatoes to plant? Do I have any seeds? Wheat seeds, I mean. No, not that one. We don't want to plant it there. Wait, where on earth did that go? Uh-oh. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Here we go. If I have any more seeds, it would behoove us to plant them. This place is kind of out of food. Alright, we got our zap traps. And we're going to set this to cook. We need... So that makes 5. So we need castle tiles and magical crystals. And trigger plates. Okay, got that, and pressure plates. I need... No, I need 20. Okay, got that done. And hear them going crazy. Now we just build... Got him. Are y'all just eating all the food now? I'm just eating all the food. Can't make any fertilizer. Can't make fertilizer here. That's too bad. Because we really need those. That small amount of crops we have planted to go faster. It's going off. So it looks like when we come back tomorrow, we'll be nearly done with making all of these traps here, and then we'll put them down in the chest. Let's see how this is going along. It really looks like this is coming along. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is gonna gonna be great. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Because they just need the snares now. Oh wow, it looks great out here. Good job, guys. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and wait. We'll get these done. And what I think we'll do is we will... I'm going to leave this open. Because what I want to do is come back to it. I'm going to leave this all crushed. That's fine. Okay, and then we're going to come down here. We're going to put like that. Maybe 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's 3 wide. So we need 2. There we go. Then we're going to come over here. Watch this. Hold on, watch this. Good. We're going to make 2 doors. Here. We'll take this column out. That column's no good. Doesn't work. Doesn't work where it is. I'm going to take this column out. Okay. We're going to put a door there. A door there. Look at that. Look at that. Shabby throne room. How rude. Doesn't that look great? And then we'll start putting some cool things up inside some... Where were those columns? We got 14 columns here, right? Put a column right here. We need to get a top for it, naturally. Have to build one. We could put a goddess statue. Right? Get this out of there. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit fancier. We got some golden braziers too. Here they are. Put these on either side of His Majesty. Oh yeah, that fanciness is rising. Alright, anyways, let's quit screwing around. We'll take these out. Put our traps in the chest. Where are they? Right here, right here, right here. And then we will come back tomorrow, let these guys finish all their work, and move on to the next part. Again, good job, my children. My son for his good basketball game, and good job for everybody else who participated in something today. Good job. Win or lose, good job. All right. Good night, everybody. Get some sleep.